Welcome back to the channel. Today it's another 2025 M2, the LCI Lifecycle Impulse, just BMW speak for refreshed M2. That said, on the exterior there's not much that has changed other than wheels and badging. Interior is a little bit different. Let's begin. The store inventory car in that new color, Skyscraper Grey, at least for the 2 Series. So, lighting package, you see full LED headlights, a cornering light there, plus shadowline lights. Here's the change, at least for the badging. So M2 badging outlined in silver, which I think is a really good look. And then we got your wide open grille and very dangerous, basically wide open coolers, radiators, oil cooler, all accessible to road debris. All right, moving over the side, we got the style 930M. They are bi-color wheels. We do have another car with the silver wheels, so we'll show that very shortly. Now, when I did the Sao Paulo yellow, I mistakenly said Hankook tires. These are Yokohama tires. So is that a tire lottery loss? I think most people would prefer the Michelin Pilot Sport 4S's, but this is what you get. So, we also have the M compound brakes with the red calipers and floating hubcaps. Let's take a step back in so you can take in Skyscraper Grey. Now that said, this color sort of appears already on the M2 in the guise of frozen pure gray. So frozen pure gray is basically Skyscraper Grey in a matte finish. But I think it looks pretty good. It's an elegant looking gray. Let's move to the back here. You can see gurney flap in body color. And the other change is the rear badging, also outlined in chrome, or excuse me, silver. Down below, quad exhaust in black chrome plus faux diffuser in high gloss black. There's that rear 3/4 view. I think a pretty good color. I have it on my 330E. Now, we also have the M carbon fiber roof, optional on the M2, and previously was only available on the M2 CS. Here's that Skyscraper Grey and more sunlight. Let's make our way around and get inside and go over pricing and options on this M2. Then M-style mirror caps and body color. All right, so opening up, we have the black Vernasca leather with the M color highlight. So door card first, hard plastic up here. Got some Vernasca with some contrast stitching around the door handle, or pull handle, I should say. And some interior lighting with the M colors. Moving to the seat. So we have light up M2 badging in the head restraint and those M tricolor around the head restraint as well as the shoulders of the seat. Some contrast stitching, pretty well quilted. Then down below, got controls for side bolster and lumbar support, plus the manually powered chrome catcher, and then M2 badging on the door sill. All right, so in front of me, your new M steering wheel, a flat bottom steering wheel with M badging, M stitching. You got carbon fiber trim here, red M1 and M2 buttons for all your personal settings or preferences, and then carbon fiber shift paddles, red stripe at the 12 o'clock, and then in front of me, iDrive 8.5, the M version and M mode sport, heads-up display, the rest of the curved display, more carbon fiber trim on the dashboard. Then the other big change here is the vent controls, the nipple clamps or nipple adjusters here for the vents. More carbon fiber trim in the center console area, plus our gear selector with the embossed M emblem, and our M colors. Red start stop button, iDrive controller, all the usuals. All right, starting price, the 2025 M2 is $64,900. The Skyscraper Grau adds another $650. Leather is included. Lighting package for another $650. Heated steering wheel for $200. Shadowline lights for another $250. Carbon fiber trim for $800. Carbon fiber roof for $2,600. Parking assistant for $200, and the heads-up display for $1,100. Then we got luggage compartment mat, wheel locks, floating hubcaps, first aid kit, and performance floor mats. All told, MSRP, this particular example, $73,295. Hop the back seat real quick. All right, so moving to the back here so we can get access to the rear. Pulling that lever, seat will slide forward. Got room for 2 more passengers in the rear. There are only 2 seat belts. All right, here's a view of the slightly revised cockpit from the back seat. Back here, you only have controls for vents. The climate control zone has been removed. And then knee room, legroom, it's decent. But the big issue, of course, is headroom in the back of the M2. I'm about 5'11". I imagine maybe someone 5'9" would be somewhat comfortable in the back seat. All right, move to the back. Again, there is no kick to open on the M2. So here's your cargo area. You got your mobility kit over here on the left. You can fold down those rear seats for even more room. And I do recommend getting the luggage compartment mat. I think it's a pretty good addition. And then no kick to close, no power tailgate. All right, so make our way to the front and pop the hood. And there's one more change. Here's with the engine output for model year 25. All right, so underneath the hood here is the S58 inline-six 3-liter twin-turbo engine, now with 473 horsepower and 443 torques. So a pretty good improvement over model year 24. That said, this is encroaching on M4 in terms of power. It's matching the base M4, in other words, the manual transmission car. So, that said, does the M4 make a lot of sense? It's all going to be dependent on your personal preferences in terms of size and what you want to do with the car. But the M2 is a really good value. And that does it for a quick tour around this Skyscraper Grey M2. I'll see you at the next video.